As of yesterday, we got the breaking news that their head coach, Jean-Louis Gazette, was relieved of his duty, aka he was sacked. He was fired. He was pursued. He was shown the exit door.
Yeah, the question now is it right to sack him now or is it wrong to sack him now? But the thing is, if you are given a job to do and you are not doing it well, a proactive employer will just let you go. What they have done in this case is being proactive, but for me, it's been late. He has failed in his duty. If mercy,
I will not say he has entirely failed, because you gave him a job just 3 games into the AFCON, even though Ivory Coast now has the worst record as a host nation to be beaten 4-0. No host nation have ever been beaten with this margin in the history of the AFCON. Could that be the reason why the CFA, that's the Cote d'Ivoire Football Association, just have to fire him? And firing him at this time, don't you think it's quite dangerous and risky, because Cote d'Ivoire will be in the round of 16, and they will be playing against the host nation, Senegal.
The champion, the reigning champion.
The reigning champion, I beg your pardon.
My brother. Okay. What we are saying in these cases, for me, if you ask me, he has failed in his duty.
True, no doubt.
They managed to qualify courtesy to Morocco's win against Zambia.
Okay.
Else they would have been out.
But they're qualified.
Their qualification is not by their doing. It's at other nations' mercy. So, is this what you want to do? Is it what you want to do as a football governing body? If you are the authority, why would we be into permutation? This is what I hate in national teams. Why would I be permutating?
Okay.
Why won't I just go in, get the desired result like Nigeria did? It's not as if they played the best of football, but they
played rough and they got the result.
Got the result. The result is what is important in tournaments.
Exactly.
And that is what they failed to get.
That is what they failed to get. Another team that failed to get the result was the Tunisian national team. And with that result, their coach Jalal Kadri had to quit his job. It's all about the reign of being sacked or the reign of being relieved of your job. Or better still, you just throw in the towel and quit your job. Following their poor performance at the ongoing AFCON, coach Jalal had to call it quits with the Carted Eagles of Tunisia. He joins the likes of Chris Hilton of Ghana that was sacked, Thomas Senfeld of Tanzania that had to leave his job, as well as Jamal Belmadi, who was fired. That is the coach of Algeria, the highest paid African coach. He joins them. Talk about Kadri, the Tunisian head coach.
Call it sack, call it quit, call it throw in the toilet, call it resign, whichever way. The indication in all these cases is that they have failed to live up to the expectation. And maybe to better their CV, it's better honorably resign. But we all know that they left because they couldn't live up to expectation.
They had to leave. And away from that, now I hope, let me put you on the spotlight, Mr. J, before we move to the camp of the Super Eagles. Are you waiting for a certain Osepacero to either quit or get fired? Or do you think he will become like the average Nigerian? We die here.
No, the fact is, now I wouldn't advise NFF to do anything anything funny now.
Okay.
That is he has his job at hand.
Okay.
He has a target. They've given him an ultimatum. Go get this trophy for us. And it's on in his way. He knows it's either a yes or no thing in this case. So if he gets the job done, then we'll be talking of whether to extend his contract. And if you ask me, he has done well in that case. But if he failed to do it, then he will honorably do it. Else, he will get the hammer.
A man that is being paid $50,000 monthly, do you think he will resign? Only time will tell. And into the camp of the Super Eagles we go, as the likes of William Trust Ekong and Al Hassan Yusuf as resumed full training. It was gathered that yesterday, Wednesday training section, both teams we are pictured with all that teammate training in its entirety, and these cars comes as a huge boost when the Super Eagles will be facing our rivals Cameroon in the round of 16 in the ongoing African Cup of Nations. And Coach Osepesero has also come out to prioritize winning as the only meal he will want to eat in the ongoing AFCON. Good news, our Captain Fantastic is back, and our midfield maestro Al-Hassan Yusuf both has resumed full training, and so far no case of injury worries. Do you think that Cameroon should be fearing for their life?
Yeah, in most cases, when you have a full blown squad like this, the headache is for the coach, and we are afraid that maybe the kind of coach we have may not be very good in his selection, or he's not been turning in good performances in games. But what is standing for him, as long as this AFCON is concerned, is the result, like I rightly said earlier. So now we pray that the competition in the team should not get him confused. It should just be head on in his selection. Whoever he thinks is playing to his instruction very well, because all we believe now is that his tactics is working for us, because we are getting the result. So he should be focused and select whoever he feels is playing well according to his instruction, so that we'll get the trophy home.
I think I agree with you. Of 3-4-3 formation has been the Super Eagles a good minor in their last two games against Cote d'Ivoire and Guinea-Bissau. Both games they have witnessed wins in that one. And away from that, let's go to some of the top statistics in the ongoing AFCON. Quickly, Mr. J, let's look at the top scorers so far in the competition. Your own boy, my own boy, our own boy is not there. I mean, who's talking about this?
Our own is not getting there. Our own is not there yet. Let's be frank.
Hopefully, this round of 16 might just see the best of Victor Osimhen. But before we talk about Victor Osimhen, let's quickly look at some of the top scorers in the AFCON. Number one with 5 goals in 3 games is Emiliano Nsue. He plays for Equatorial Guinea. Closely following is Mustafa Mohamed. He plays for Egypt. Haven't played 3 games. He has scored 3 goals. Up next is Baghdad Abudija of Algeria with 3 goals from 3 games. And then we have Jordan Ayew of Ghana, 2 goals from 3 games. Gelson Dia from Angola, 2 goals from 3 games. We have Themba Zwane. He plays for South Africa, 2 goals rather from 3 games. Then we have Lassana Sinayoko. He plays for Mali, 2 goals from 3 games. Then we have Mambuluku from Angola, 2 goals from 3 games. Then we have Bertrand Traore. He plays for Burkina Faso, 2 goals from 3 games. And then we have Lamine Kamara. He gets 2 goals from 2 games. Mohamed Kudus from Ghana, 2 goals from 2 games. And then we have Jobu Kamara from Guinea, 1 goal. Then we have Diana Hoto from Namibia, 3 games, 1 goal. We have Akraba Kimi, he plays for Morocco, 3 games and 1 goal. Then we have Patterson Daka, Zambia, plays 3 games, then 1 goal. And we have Victor Osimhen, 1 goal from 3 games. It seems that the race for the Golden Boot is looking a little bit tight, because we have much more than 10 players with either 1 goal, 5 goals, I beg your pardon, 3 goals and 2 goals. Is looking cagey, and just only few of those players are out of the competition. Do you see Victor Osimhen getting to catch these guys anytime soon?
Yeah, there's every possibility, depending on how long we can go in this competition. But then advice to our creators, to our teammates, we know that Victor Osimhen is our main man going into this competition, but he's not been turning in the goals yet. The creators should be creating goals for him, and him in particular.
Bury those chances.
He's not been doing what we have known him for in his club side. So this is you have said it. It should be burying the chances.
Okay.
But then the person I'm seeing as a lone racer in this whole thing is Emiliano Nsue. The team is playing very well,
and this guy smells blood, razor sharp in front of goal.
And he takes his chances coolly. So with the way it's going, if my own Victor, I plead he wakes up as early as possible. Else, no one will see his back.
No one will see his back. And away from that, let's quickly look at the top assist before we go to the fixtures for the round of 16. Mouth-watering ties, I must confess. Number one, we have George's Kevin Nkundu. He plays for Cameroon with 3 assists from 3 games. Such a creator for the Cameroonian national team. The Nigerian guys should be wary of this guy. Up next, we have Ose Machine. He plays for Equatorial Guinea, 2 assists from 3 games. We have Seydou Mane for Senegal, 2 assists, haven't played the 3 games. Ismaila Sarr, his fellow teammate from Senegal, he has 2 assists and haven't played the 3 games. Kamora Doumbia from Mali, 2 assists from 3 games. 2 assists also from 3 games is Trezeguet of Egypt. And then we have Omar Gassama from Mauritania, 3 games and 1 assist. It looks like this one. Just one Nigeria is here, and that is Demola Lukman. From that assist he got in the first game, he assisted Victor Moses.
Because we've actually scored just 1 goal.
So, from open play.
From open play. So you don't expect to see anything more than what we've had.
070-0010-961-961 070-0010-961-961. Just so you know, we are streaming live on our YouTube channel, VOP 96.1 Abuja, VOP 96.1 FM Abuja. Go there, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel to get some of the previous editions on this show, as well as other programs that we have been running right here on Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. We are also live on Instagram as well as Facebook. Join our social media family. And away from that, Mr. J, you look at some of the top statistics. Also, the game between Equatorial Guinea and Guinea-Bissau is the game that have recorded the highest number of goals. 6 goals scored in that one. Where Equatorial Guinea won by 4 goals to 2. And if you also check some of the beautiful statistics, the game surprisingly between Congo DRC and that is the Democratic Republic of Congo and Zambia, which the game ended 1-1, has the highest number of attendance with 50,478 fans present. Not even the host nation can boast of this number of attendance.
But what happened? How? Why? What happened?
It seems that the Congolese as well as the Zambians love football.
Yeah, that is what it really means. But I expect the games that are attended by the home fans, like the one they threw the gate open against Equatorial Guinea,
as well as Nigeria,
that they ended up being mauled.
All right, Mr. J, away from that, let's quickly now look at some of the mouth-watering encounter in the round of 16. Mr. J, Mr. J, how many times did I call you?
Cameroon,
yeah, we're talking about Nigeria. I'm not talking about that. That is for me. I'm looking at the game between Senegal and Côte d'Ivoire. To me, that is the biggest fixtures. Mr. J, let's quickly go run down the fixtures now. On Saturday, as early as 6 p.m., 9 p.m., I beg your pardon, Nigeria will take on Cameroon, while Angola will do battle with Namibia at 6 p.m. Then on Sunday, the game between Egypt and DR Congo, we take a center stage, and then Equatorial Guinea and Guinea Conakry, we also see the light of the day. And up next on Monday now, early kickoff at 6:30 p.m. Cape Verde will welcome Mauritania, while in the 9 p.m. hour mark, Senegal, defending champion, will take on a Côte d'Ivoire, host nation. Then on Tuesday, Morocco will take on South Africa. Another mouth-watering encounter, North Africa versus South Africa. Then the final game for the round of 16 will see Mali take on Burkina Faso. Mr. J, which of the fixtures do you think? Let me know. Okay, which of the fixtures would you want to see, and which of the fixtures do you think we have this kind of a surprise for fans?
For me, I really want our fixture. The Nigeria Cameroon, being a Nigerian, that's one. Then the host nation
Côte
and the
d'Ivoire.
defending champions.
Senegal.
Even though I can guess what the result will be, because the defending champion, the Senegalese, they came out with the maximum points.
100%
Perfect record. That means they are scoring. And only God and Côte d'Ivoire are conceding.
Oh.
So if you just oppose these two teams, you know where the cons will.
True.
Will
and now Côte d'Ivoire don't have a coach. Maybe DJ Drogba might just be the man
they
to.
don't have a coach. But I don't want to say it's football. Anything can happen. It's
True.
until after the 90 minutes that we can judge. Then the dicey fixture I'm seeing there is the Morocco versus South Africa. These two sides are not pushover in any way. They have been doing their bits very well. South Africa, they are a dog that is lying low and doing their business. No hype, no anything, but they are doing their job very well. Then Morocco, with the way they started the first game, 3-0.
Second
the next game,
they
draw, and then they won. And if you look at Africa, they rank very, very high. They have gone very, very far. They are the only North African side that is doing their own, because Egypt. They are
neither here nor there.
Exactly.
They wumbled and fumbled into the round of 16.
So Morocco is the only North African side that can hold their heads high. So it's going to be a mouth-watering encounter.
I wait to see that. Saturday, the first game will be going down. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Hopefully, by Wednesday, we should have the fixtures for the quarterfinals. Mr. J, always a pleasure having you talk sport with me. Hopefully, we do this again at the same time tomorrow, and later this evening, 4 p.m., we will be back to talk more sports on the show, Sport Lounge. Do keep a date with us, but from us to you, we say we are done, but we are not gone. We will be back in the evening. God bless, no stress. Keep listening to Voice of the People, 96.1 FM, Abuja. Now, you have a voice.